Tesla has rolled out the latest threat to the internal combustion engine. It's called the Model X, and it opens up a new front in the battle between gas and electric and the luxury SUV. Now, here are some of the Model X's features that you'll certainly want to know about. First of all, it has Falcon wing doors. Now, these Falcon wing doors, they're specially built, by the way, so that it doesn't always have to go all the way up. They can actually open up from halfway down or something like that. Well, you get the idea. It has a biodefense mode with an air conditioning system. It has a 400-kilometer range. The chief executive, Elon Musk, says it shows that any car can be made electric.
It's important to show that that any type of car can go electric. We showed that you could make a compelling sports car with the Roadster, and that could go electric. And we showed that you could do it with a sedan, and now we're going to show that you can do it with an SUV.
You can do it, but should you do it? Shelly Palmer joins me from New York, technology writer, host of Shelly Palmer Digital Living. Look, everything Elon Musk touches seems to be successful in terms of these cars. The Tesla is exceptionally as popular and very expensive, and one doesn't doubt that the X will also join that genre. Would you doubt it?
No, I think it's a lifestyle choice, and the people who can afford that car are going to flock to it instantly. They're going to sell as many of them as they can make. That's not the issue. What I think is fantastic right now, Richard, is look where we're looking. You went to Silicon Valley, you got taken to this Elon Musk press conference in your Google self-driving car experiment, and here you are looking at the future through the eyes of an electric car that's got all of the luxury and appointments and kind of future-proofing and interesting stuff. All the innovation and inspiration is coming there. If I live in Detroit, I'm having a hard time even reconciling what I'm doing for a living.
Right. All right, but that discrepancy, Shelley, is it not matched to some extent by the hybrid nature and the still relatively, and I use that phrase advisedly, nascent nature of electric vehicles?
If we understand the technology curve, this accelerated pace of change that we're on right now, and you look at what the Model X represents, look, this car is expensive. It's too expensive for most people, but it is also a tour de force in engineering, and it makes everyone who looks at it kind of go, wow, that's cool. And it makes you think about the future in a way that Detroit just doesn't. And yes, you're right. It's nascent in its early stages and its early days, and there's not anything that you should think, oh, no, I'm sorry. If I make Ford F-150s for a living and I compare the Ford F-150 truck over here to what the Tesla truck might look like in a couple of years, I'm like, wow. That's crazy. Elon Musk just said you can make anything electric. What will electric pickup trucks look like, and how will they work? And will I live in a world where I don't affect climate change the same way? The inspiration is what interests me, and the innovation interests me, and it says a lot about what's happening in America, and it talks a lot about big industry and incumbent industries and new nascent industries and innovative industries, and I think it's pretty clear.
I'm going to jump in here because you're talking about new industries. I want to read a quote from your blog or your newsletter this morning. Twitter must change the 140-character limit or face death. Well, they did something else today, didn't they? Dorsey now to be the CEO. Jack Dorsey to be Twitter's CEO. So he's got more to worry about, surely, than changing the 140-character limit.
No. Actually, what he has to do, Richard, and this is, I'm as super serious as I can be right now, Twitter's product needs to be upgraded and improved at a level that they have just not been willing to do up to now. So as CEO, job one, whether it's adding to the 140 characters or just making Twitter easier to use or making a better consumer product, they've got to get to work on making Twitter something that people care about. Only about 300 million people show up every day, and it's been static and declining, and most of those are bots. I'm sorry. He has job one. It's change the 140 characters, make it whatever it's supposed to be, or death.
Okay,
it's the or death part.
Okay, now, in a sentence, if Dorsey is confirmed to be the chief exec, he's already acting chief exec, and at the same time taking on his existing job with Squared, is that a good move, yes or no?
He knows this product. He knows the market. He was there at the beginning. He is a guy who's probably best positioned to do this. It's a lot of work for any one individual. I will grant you that. But these, these are challenging times, and they call for desperate measures. Twitter is in a situation right now where at a certain point, people are just going to go, we don't feel it that way in the TV business because we're constantly advertising for Twitter for free. But in practice, these guys are in serious trouble. So Jack's going to get it done, or he isn't. I'm rooting for him. I think he's going to get it done.
I'll take that as a yes. Shelly Palmer, proving to you that I do read your daily newsletter.
Thank you.
It's free. Certainly. So, there's lots of things that are free. Doesn't mean to say I read them. Shelley, thank you.
You got it.